Whoa there, speed demons. Welcome back to Half Minute Hero, the second coming. So, I'm not sure when these pop up, but sometime during Hero 3 Revolution, after the first time you see the casino, there's more equipment here. They can't be worn by females, and they appear to be some of Geezer's old clothes. So that's interesting. I'm also going to go ahead and drop my global level down a bit, because, well, frankly, I'm over-leveled. So, hopefully in order to make the levels more interesting, I'll go ahead and drop it down by about 10 levels or so, and that should actually, you know, start seeing some of the combats again. Also, I still might have a gambling problem. Anyway, first things first, we're gonna head to the south, on this very new continent, to this, oddly wide open area. Seems a little weird they would just have the castle out there and everything and, you know, not call it a sanctuary or anything, but hey, you know, can't look a gift god in the mouth. The Big Mammoth is essentially our evil lord this time around, so as usual we've got to level up. Oh, look at that. This gigantic lawn ornament seems to have a problem with forests. That'll give us some leeway when we're trying to get away from him, but even when you're in the middle of a fight, he'll still be on your tail. There is a title in it for you if you can manage to go through this entire level without getting stepped on, but it's pretty easy to get stepped on. Luckily, knocking away these smaller enemies, once they, well, once you get a high enough level to just knock them straight off the map, it doesn't decrease the gold you get from them, or the experience for that matter. It just makes it a lot easier for you, so that's pleasant. Resetting time will set the God 9 back to where he started, which can be pretty handy if you really need to get him off your back. But there are only 2 villages here, one on the left and this one in the middle of the forest. Also, both of them have items in them, so, you know, you might want to grab some of that. Items are good, right? I could be mistaken, but I believe the other title for this level involves not getting hit by or not going into any forests at all. But, you know, it's possible I've been wrong before. Also, at this point, I realize I haven't bought the biggest hero castle upgrade yet. I still need to upgrade the 4 on it. So, I'll do that very shortly. Now time to show this oversized lawn ornament who's the boss. So yes, we get the 4th floor expansion. Now let's go ahead and put something on top of it. Our brand new castle part, the Spike Castle. Ooh, that looks a little bit intimidating. We also have a brand new title reward. A new advanced class, the Viking. So, the advanced classes, you may have noticed before that when I had the Omega weapon, it actually had 2 weapon skills on it instead of 1. And in order to be able to use the second weapon skill, you have to be using an advanced class. Otherwise, if you're in skivvies or if you're using the regular class, you'll only be able to use the first weapon skill. Time to get revenge on the God 9 who hurt the singers. Gaspelia is going down. So, despite all the gloom and doom people say with Gospelia turning the area white, it's actually completely possible to move around and navigate. You just have to use the mini-map. You won't be able to see some things like gaps in the, or mountain terrains like I got stuck on there briefly. But it's not so threatening as they play it up to be. Sounds like we may know where the Dark Spirit got locked away, so let's see if we can enlist the Dark Spirit's help. And so with the spirit on our side, well, now we don't have to worry about the light anymore. Also, as for that quicksand, all it really does is just kind of cascade you back down to the very bottom of it. It's nothing too threatening. The God Knight, on the other hand, well, Gospelia is not really a pushover. Gospelia is pretty strong. And, lucky me, I can demonstrate that. These little landmines here, the skull markers, they indicate areas where if you step on them, you'll be dropped down into a dungeon below. And hey, you know, dungeons are terrible. You don't want to step in dungeons. You'd think level 41 would be good, right? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and spoil it for you. Gospelia kicks my ass. If you notice that damage being put out, 17 damage a hit, that is not, conducive to a good win. If I had an herb, it might be a different story, but my hubris. So let's see if we can do something about that. We'll tack on another four levels, and Gospelia should be a pushover this time around. Time Goddess isn't wrong, or number 30 isn't wrong. We do have an opportunity now to go ahead and grab a time stone so we can increase our party size. But I'm gonna hold off on it for a bit, and that's because this only opens up one gate inside of the volcanic cavern. There's still 2 more gates that are still tied to destroying all of the God Nine, and, well, since we've only got 1 left to go, you know, why rush things? You know, 2 birds, 1 stone, all that jazz. It doesn't really matter which path you take first. I usually go for the north first myself, just because, reasons. Of course, don't get me wrong, you don't have to go both directions, but I'm a hero. Why wouldn't I? There's people in need. Did you see all those mermen being attacked offshore? Even if they are shore mermen? Sounds like they don't want our help, blah blah blah. A hero's work is never done. And so now that we have access to a ship, let's see if we can punish some of these monsters that are attacking these poor shore mermen. By and large, if the mermen are in the way, just talking to them after you save them will move them out of the way. And so now we have an armor shop with some brand new armor, the warrior armor, coming all the way from the Warring States Kingdom. So, as I mentioned, you can fight the God 9 from here, but that doesn't feel as heroic as it could. I might as well help out these people in the south, too. Except we can't quite get around them. So we'll have to take the long way around to help them out. I've had closer calls than that. I've gotten to the village at 0.01 seconds left. So yeah, a lot of these guys will have something to say, and generally they'll point you in the direction of, well, you notice there were 2 merchant stalls there? Well, 2 of these guys have been conscripted to help out. So by destroying their enemies and getting them back to where they need to go, 200 gold for a meal, choose. You can free them up to go back to their merchant stand. Talking to them will point you in the general direction of where they are, but their directions are a little off. Those 2 guys said, oh hey, the herb guy's to the east. Well, that was west. Eh, you know, whatever. Easy enough. It's a good thing the herbs are here because, well, hopefully I can stop buying those rip-off meals. But either way, we get a good 12 levels on Varch of the Wars. Let's show them a real war. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Sing it with me now. Yeah! Of course, we do have time for a quick Goddess Medal or Evil Lord Medal hunt. And then we can finally make our way to the Temple of Time and figure out just what's up with the Time Goddess. She's been acting a little iffy all day. Actually, I do wonder, what exactly is the passage of time as you just going around? It's obviously not a year, because it's the year 999 the whole time. I'm gonna guess it's more than 30 seconds, because that's how much time we have to beat each Evil Lord. I don't know, weeks? And oh hey, Temple of Time's still in the same place. Just different geography. Again. Well, with all that smack talk out of the way, hopefully Ku starts feeling better, and hopefully you'll join me next time when we start taking on the Venus 7. Also, there's a lot of setup just for this little joke. Long line ramen. I love it.